Hey, what is up guys? In this video I'm showing you a new strategy developed by Shubart. He's the guy who invented Taric Sona in the US last year, and unfortunately something similar is back. So I tried this out first time with my friend. He mains ADC, I main jungle, and we just want to see how good it was. And I played this 3 times. I won twice, I lost one. The one time I lost one was like griefing me when like Draven jungle with exhaust, but it's okay. So 2-0 so far, let's just say, and you'll see how strong it is. As far as the runes go, you go Shield Bash, Conditioning, Revitalize are probably the most important things if you're going Guardian. You can go Area on Sin, I don't know like when you would do it, but in theory, you just want to get Guardian most of the time for the better survivability in lane. So yeah, level 1 W for the trades, you'll see like we're not really trying to fight, we're just trying to survive, but you'll see the trades like how hard we outclassed them. Like I'm not even trading properly, I W'd incorrectly, I thought I was range auto, I wasn't, you know, just I'm not familiar with the champion looks basically. But it's just time progresses, my items are really cheap, like here to use a lot, and we get their stuns, which is good because we basically play for the sustain portion of the lane, right? So getting their stuns there is actually pretty good for us because you know I got Sona heals and we're just gonna sustain them eventually. I do believe we do still look at them later on, but yeah. So if you're playing this strategy, just bear in mind like odds are you'll be losing every dragon unless you win bot lane, which is impossible but hard because of how weak your champs are early game. And if they play stuff like Thresh, Leona, Nautilus, they can just all in you, then you can definitely lose early game. Yeah, we get a first blood on Sona there, pretty nice. And bear in mind, this game, our entire team loses. Like, we lose top, mid, and jungle. Jungle lost the hardest, but I think mid, top were like also behind, but we still managed to win it, so. I think should be your rush on Lux through Lux, and your duo should be going tier into Seraph's rush, spamming spells from base to get your mana ASAP. Yeah, this game's a 30-minute game, and obviously the later, the better. If they have champs like Trundle, then they will literally never do damage to you in the later stages. Unless they ult, you're gonna get one shot because they all flicks at the same time, but in general, no issue. So you can also like 2 points W on Sun and Lux if you're like really in a pickle, if you're gonna get tower dove. This is more like a high elo thing. Getting dove in this elo is really rare, they're not even gonna pressure you at all. So you get a free lane phase. Oh, someone just subbed to me. Thank you, whoever subbed. Weird timing, but thank you. Make sure to clean your free club tag as well. But anyways. We kind of get caught out here, and you can see like the power of the shields and everything. Like I do believe we chased this guy down. Like look at me spamming my W. Like it's really insane because this is early game, right? We're running scaling runes and we're smashing them this hard 2v2 for the most part. So that does that unfortunately, but I think we win this because they fight us through our wave. And again, I'm shielding. Like the spell CD is so low with CDR runes. Hit another max range Q. Easy kill. Here I give the wave to my jungle, I believe Ping to take it. One thing I forgot to mention really important, that you have to have like similar CS because of how Monster Hunter works. You want to stay as low CS as possible, so sharing CS is really important. This is our first game, so I only played with them I believe once or twice, I don't remember. No, I should play with them once only, yeah. So we didn't, this is our first time trying it, but try to stay similar CS so you don't have Monster Hunter, because that's like how they quote unquote counter funnel, yet Mastery and Taric still exists, but you know, this is like a better variation, and the items are cheaper, and it's just overall better. The only bad thing is that you might lose most Drakes, and bot lane you might fall really behind early. But for the most part, people don't know how to pressure you, and enemy jungle won't like actually camp you in lower elos. So let's see, like our jungler is down a lot this game. He was level 3 to 5 at a certain point. He got the kill bot and the assist and the wave, so he caught up, but you'll see how this game ends up. So this fight is huge. Like, I didn't want to fight this, but I said I think we can win it because Trundle's going to tank it for us. And we have a window bot lane to move here before our wave crash. So we give up like 4 CS for this. My bot lane would never do this, by the way. Another max range Q. Just hard throwing out spells. I think I flashed the LeBlanc W there for the damage. We steal Dragon, and he just get completely wiped here. Sona does die, but I mean, like I'm just spamming my W in fights. It's really insane how much shield you get from this. Miss a Q there. I believe he still dies since he has no flash since he's on the spot lane. Yeah, he's just a gunner. So we did miss a bit of CS, but it's all good. Permanent sustain and infinite scaling, basically. if I were to say that there's like champions that counter this, I'd see something like Mord, but even then, like it's hard for Mord to enter fights who have like TP flank and then ult someone, and they can even go QSS. They just get their build delayed by like 1250 gold. Is it 1300 or 1250? I don't remember, but it's 1200 gold. Let's say it's cheap QSS to pick a champion. He can actually enter fights against Lux and so not range. Here we think we die. We both actually die here. So this play was a bit on us. We can see how hard and how long it stalled him. Like I don't even have conditioning yet, so yeah, that was kind of bad from us. If we had like better pixel vision here, like we had double good pink wards here, we can't really see him coming from that angle, and it was just too late. And these champs, you gotta remember, like these are hard engaged champions. Like Kai's is a hard engaged or follow up ADC, and you can see like our entire top side is getting destroyed. We're down 2k gold. We got a dragon, but everyone on our team's losing so far. Their jungle has 9 KP, our jungle has 4. It's like one of the best Gears matchups as well, so. I go mid here and just soak a bit of XP. I could have actually potentially killed him there if my Q hit, but you know, it's kind of hard to hit max range. But team's still dying top side, it's whatever. I have Athenes now and I have my Lucidity boots. This is big power spike. My shield is on a pretty low CD at this stage. 8 seconds. And it's like, you have to remember, like, it stays up for 2.5 seconds, so it's just like a 5-second downtime, which is pretty insane. Well, 5.5, 5.75, yeah. I see. We had a lot of ganks against us this game. Considering how hard our team lost, like you'll see, it's really insane. We even like had a chance to win this game. I think we kind of trade with them here, make them run 2v3 from a scaling bot lane, you know. Our top dies again, and if we just start dragon here, you'll see the fight again. I'll click on myself. My W was down. I should have actually used W on the dragon, but now my W's up again. I proc my Athenes. We're all full HP. Like Leona cannot dive and do anything unless they're all hitting us at the same time while our shields are down, or like, yeah, you get the idea. So here as well, we're just cutting together, seeing a line. Like the strongest asset about this is just playing as a unit. So split pushing is again another counter you can also go for. If they can have like a Camille, Jax just never team fighting, just taking over the map. That's the thing, in lower elos people don't know how to do that properly, so you just group and win. But I mean, this is like high challengers. This account was rank 1 for a month this year, and it's like DK from 1000 plus LP. So challenger game, right? This guy's rank 2, I believe. Rank 2, rank 3. The enemy jungler. Here, I don't even know what I'm waiting for. I didn't know what to buy. So you have like options. You can go like Mikhail's. You know, if you have like an Ashe Arrow, Leona Engage. You can get Redemption. You can get Ardent, I guess, for more damage. But those are like, that's pretty much your core. And later on, you can get like Death Cap. But the most important part of this build, you'll see later on. You'll see it's really, really insane. 500 gold late game. Get Elixir of Iron. You will see why. It is absurd. You'll see like one of the last team fights. So here I'm telling my teammates, like, just play with us. Like, you guys aren't strong. Play with our heals, our shields. We'll definitely win the game. But our teammates didn't understand how useful we were until later. But yeah. So let's skip forward a bit. I gave you guys the basic details on how to play this. It's very simple. You're really hard to kill. And you just have insane team fight scaling. Just try to give up the Drakes early if bot lane's looking rough, but for the most part, you will probably win every single team fight later on. You can also use your ult to clear ways. Like your ult's in a really low CD. That's my rank 1 ult. I'm not even level 11 yet. So look at this. Remember, this is a 4 and 2 Akali with a Gunblade. Look how hard it is to kill us. Throw my W, hit my E. Akali comes here, throw my W again, use my heal. Throw a Q on him. I mean, it's not even close. Like, my W's almost up. It wasn't even close for him to kill me there. Alright, we're still getting chased, obviously. Hit Leona there. Like, we're just toying with him at this point. These are challenger players. This guy's on an academy team, right? And he has no idea how to play against this. He just went on me and, like, I'm literally kind of out trading. We chased him for a while here, like, but you know, we eventually get the kill. So, good enough, right? I try to give it a Sona, but unfortunately, too long of a chase. And yeah, you can give up CS. You don't have to get all the CS. Like, you want to play object. If you can get a dragon as this, you know, this hyper scaling combo, then might as well get him, right? Because you scale like mad. You don't need the extra bit of gold and XP. All your items are really cheap, anyways. Only expansive item you can go for later on when your leaf, like, you know, stacked is like Death Cap, right? But yeah, core of this build is maxing your W first. If you're Sona, you can go like a few points in Q if they have like no poke in lane. But this is where they kind of cheese us. We weren't aware they were on Baron, but at like an OKR. And we're kind of diving when I'm like my W's not on anyone. So I mean the fight didn't look like the best, but I just walk up and hit the clone. Like she died. And yeah. Doesn't matter they got Baron because they get outscaled and they can't even siege on us anyways. For now. And we're on sitting on Soulcon, which is again another grey Drake. It's the Mountain Drake, I believe. Is it from this map? Yeah, the stone on the map. Let's go back to my character. I rotate a bit slow here. So our Fizz was top. I didn't really want to fight because it's like the only way we lose if they have Baron, right? At this point, only one person on the team has Grievous. The LeBlanc, I guess, like, you know, Leona, Ignite. But for the most part, like, we're pretty much stacked for this game. We have a lot of healing, a lot of shielding. Just remember, like, Athene's and your W is, like, really insane for your teammates. Try to get them lined up. Throw your Ws when they're lined up. Here I ping my teammates have Ardent. And kind of wait for a ping. We don't want to lose a dragon, but... BMX Specs, again, runs it down for the 8th time in a row. But you'll see why it does not even matter. You're about to see why. So watch this fight and watch the last fight why I tell you Elixir of Iron is really strong in. Throw my W before I get chain CC'd. They are pretty much just healing us at this stage. Throwing my W's front to back. Look at this. It's just comical. Like, who is Akali even hitting if we're all full HP? You know what I mean? Like, who is being hit by our team? Literally no one. That's a 2-item Akali. But yeah, he was pretty fed at the beginning, and then after that, it doesn't really matter. We get this. I'm just going to skip forward a bit. And I go Mikhail's because Leona, again, just kind of annoying. And I buy a blue pot, which I disagree with. I think if I have Death Cap, sure I can go blue pot, but this game I think Elixir of Iron is a lot better because of, you know, Leona. Because I think I do die here. Yeah, trying to ultimate at one shot. That's the one fight I really just got destroyed in. I think we still win this. We don't destroy it, but we win it. Fizz misses ult, like, we just have to take fights really slow with this comp, like, just slow front to back. If they're chasing us, they can't do anything ever, but yeah. We still win the fight, even though they use a lot on me. Now let's just skip forward here. This is the best part. This is my favorite part. I buy my Elixir of Iron. I'm sitting on 2k HP, right? Not counting the heals, the shields, everything. Kind of just sieging randomly. Here I try to force a fight, and you'll see what happens here. I walk up, throw my Q. I'm just baiting. Missed everything, you know? And that's why jungle is a weak role, because you got stuff like this in the game. But yeah, so be ready to sacrifice bot side. You won't get every dragon. It'll be really hard. Unless you can know how to trade and win bot lane. But for the most part, that is what I've been up to recently. Like some support, because jungle is just so boring. And yeah, so we won our first game. This is the one. Damage pretty high. I mean, I did like same damage as our jungle and top wall where they're getting healed and shielded, stuff like that. Second was another dismantlement at same damage as my entire team, minus Lee. Lee was pretty much our funnel this game. And this is a game where like we lost our first game. I was like duking the best son on the server, and this guy just griefed us for no reason. Picked Draven jungle with exhaust. But yeah, that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Give it a shot. Let me know how it is, and talk to you guys soon. Peace.